B, I seen you go over there do like 10 push-ups, nigga. You is not gonna get big by doing that, my boy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I got a damn video of I'm doing push-ups. I mean, that's crazy business. Playlist, that's crazy. I listen to Boosie.
DB sent me this specifically to play.
That's wild business. I don't mind it though. The elevator playlist. Yeah.
You can see this, right?
I can.
DX Man RKO playlist.
No. This is controls. This is for a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying D3 playlist. Okay. Oh, you upgraded, Yeti? Oh, the one I'm talking about.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
Hey, who streamed this on?
Y2K.
The Y2K stream.
All right. Welcome. Kick us off.
This is Big Rio.
What's good? Yeah, it's your boy Rio, man. Cricket Thief. What's good, Y2K family? This the breakdown, man.
What's up, man? This is Beast, aka a third of the commission, aka the real commissioner.
What's up? This is Yeti, owner of the league.
We just starting off with the BS this morning. That's crazy. All right, so let's get right into it, man. Just completed the first week. Feels good, looks good. Hopefully, as a team, we play better. But it was a good week. It was a good week. It was a good week. Um, with this being the end of the first week, the grace period is over in terms of we should know the expectations. We should know where um, the schedule is, how things are going to operate, the deadlines, what the roster should look like. And so, in terms of infractions, let's not get any, but there is no more grace being had. You don't finish out your games of the week, it's an infraction. Guys not having names matching the Discord, it's an infraction. Um, just a reminder on those infractions. You start getting suspended as a captain after three, and you start getting fined after five. And there's nothing that can reset your infractions. You have them and will build up for the duration of the season. So be aware, check the website for your schedules, and let's play the game. Other than that, let's get it popping.
Oh yeah,
We'll start it off with our top plays of the week.
definitely.
Top plays of the week. Week one. Here we go. Let's get it.
I know there's gonna be work every day till we meet them.
That controls cooking.
Must have toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking. Hey, he running about the money. Good times,
Oh, that's me.
good time,
Oh,
What's
no.
that?
good time. Me, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember, I used to grab on that ass when it was about that wood time. If that little bitch walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time, I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. She gon' get on top of the dick and she gon' squish it like squish. She can go fast, she speed racing. We go wild, walks up head time. She my boss like a wrestler.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, kid.
I let her write me my suggestion. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that pussy locked up like Lost Mill. Watch out, come to my lights like a radio. Me and Poppy on the same pills. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your sex.
All right. Top five plays of the week. I don't
If I ever see a shout out at the end of the video like that again. Just kidding. Just messing with you, bro.
That man made
No,
some
but
videos.
for real, I don't know how I didn't make it. That's bullshit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's bullshit.
We're sharing the wealth, man. Sharing the wealth. Honestly, what y'all think about the top five?
That's dope. We definitely need to. We definitely encourage everybody else who's watching. You tell your rest of your teammates to go ahead and submit those y'all plays, y'all, so y'all can get an opportunity to be up here in the channel. Cause I know for a fact, you feel me. I would have been number one when I was sent your shit, but that's just unfortunately I didn't get to make it. You feel me? So
I think that snatch block at number 2 should have been number 1. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I thought the snatch block was also crazy. Number one, put back for the Nuggets. They didn't have a lot of highlights this week, but hey, man, in your bio, number one, first time ever in the Y2K. So shout out to that, man. Was it number 3? Was that Frank?
Yeah.
That ball should have been stolen. I hate 2K, bro. Like, what are we doing? But a little cha-cha.
who was playing defense? Never mind. No.
I know it wasn't me. I know it wasn't me. We'll get to it. All right, so staying on the same thing, it's our performance segment. I want to shout out some standout performances of the week. So normally we'd do 2. Well, I think we agreed that we're going to do 3 this week. I guess the first one that's pretty obvious is Q MVP, 49 points, 10 assists, uh, versus Denver and having 12 threes. So shout out to him. We can get an applause for
Yeah.
Q MVP. Oh, and then anytime that somebody can have a double double that's 2020, I think it's just crazy impressive. And this next guy, um, pretty known on the league setting, plays across in multiple leagues. But Jay Walken at PG versus the Cavs, 26 points, 20 assists. That's crazy. So
Did someone make a note of that? Shouting out his own team.
it's Jay Walken. That's not even Jay Wall. That's Jay
you're right.
Walken.
You're right. You're right.
That's crazy.
I thought you said Jay. I heard Jay and the W, and I said he's shouting out his own team. I stopped listening.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And then last but not least, the guy that edits our videos and things like that, Vern OP out of Seattle had 20 points and 20 boards versus the New Jersey Nets. So
And
shout
go
out
follow
to
him
them.
on Twitter.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter. League owners hit him up. He does videos.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the loader. Yeah, he on the contract. But shout out to those three. Those are our three standout performances of the week. Play good, get recognized. Don't play good. If you don't play good, you also will get recognized just later on in the show. We'll get there. Also, want to point out our weekly highs for this week, which are also, because it's week one, our game highs for the season. So in points, Q MVP with 49 points. Steals, we're at 9, and that was between Sandman and Apollo. Assists was done by Alex of Seattle, and that's at 22. Rebounds, which is pretty regular for this dude. The game high set at 25 by Ovedar. And then blocks, the game high is 4, done by Love Flacco and NS Trippy. So shout out to those guys that are have had game highs in the game. And then next, Yeti, if you'll pull it up for us, we'll get into our current league leaders. And this is going to get pulled up by guys that have played a minimum of 4 games. And these are guys that are leading. I can't see that. Can they see that? Is that big enough for them?
Too small?
Nah, they can see it. They can see it for the most part. You could probably expand it just a little bit.
Nice. All right. So, I mean, we got to run through all of these, but what's something that stands out to y'all?
Me personally, I don't. Where is it at? Oh, the blocks. I feel like the blocks are. I'm a fan of blocks because I feel like that's just it's tough to come by when it comes to blocking, in my opinion. So.
All right. Who's the block leader?
I feel like the blocks, it's pretty high. 3.2 is a lot of blocks to average per game.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's high as of now, but it's kind of it's pretty. I feel like this season, the people that's down there playing that anchor role, I think they're doing a phenomenal job, in my personal opinion.
Definitely.
Right. Who's number 1? Love Flacco with 3.2.
Yep.
That's crazy. And then Insane 2.5. Oh, that's why you like it. We got Rio and Block tied for third with 1.8. And then JJ at 1.7. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Denver though. Y'all getting some looks early in this podcast, and accept it, appreciate it, because I don't think it's gonna stay the same as this podcast continues. Okay, so blocks is crazy. Rebounds, got 3 dudes averaging 15 plus. Ovedar leading the way there. for Indiana, then Bumpy for Golden State, and then Viewmatic. Where's Smooth? Is Smooth not on this list? Black's not on this list?
Blacks is here.
On the rebounds per game?
Number 6.
Yeah,
Black?
I'm only looking at the top 5. You know,
No, my fault.
You know.
Me personally, I'm only looking at the top 4.
That's crazy. Shout out to my boy Stacks out there holding it down for Houston. 12 and a half board. Hey, where's you know what? I'm not even gonna get dinged with that. All right, points. Is it surprising to y'all that there's only one guy averaging over 30?
No. Maybe this early, but for the most part, there's usually only 1 or 2 that are above 30. Sometimes 0.
Right. I mean,
but
at 30.
What I was most surprised at is Z Walker at number 2. He's been killing it though.
Yeah. Shout out to Z Walker. 27 and a half. And what position is he playing this year?
Power forward, small forward.
I thought Z Walker is actually a power forward, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, power forward, I think.
He's not a 2 guard. I'm bugging on that.
Nah, I could have sworn he was a power forward.
Nah, he's a 2 guard. For sure. See, I'll be right, man. But he doesn't normally play the 2 guard. That's not what he normally does. But
that's probably why we both just said that, to be real.
Yeah, he doesn't normally
typically play between a power forward and center or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's fire for him though. All right, so and then Theron is also playing the 2 guard, and then Different is playing the 2 guard. So the top 5, 2 are PGs and 3 are shooting guards. That's pretty good, man. Hold on. Theron is the leading scorer for the Utah Jazz?
Facts.
He definitely doesn't take the most shots for the Utah Jazz, though, right?
I don't know. We go as far as he takes us. You know what I mean?
We all knew that.
I guess that makes sense on why they lost. I mean, yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, you went undefeated? My fault.
Hey, we can continue. This ain't about me. This ain't about me, bro.
We're gonna talk about assists per game. We're gonna give a shout out to the assist per game leader or no?
I mean, this shit's crazy. There's a lot of people over 10.
It is. What is number 10 averaging? Because I'm only looking at the top 5.
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of people averaging 10 plus assists. That's all.
I'm saying
number 10 is 8.8.
And who is that?
Gotti.
Fresh Gotti. I'm not sure who that is.
That's crazy. But they won't do it. It's cool because they're trying to give me a tally, and that's fine. But shout out to my boy J-Wo with the Hornets.
Oh, facts.
Leading the league in assists with 14. That's crazy.
That is.
14. Then Alex, and then Jay Walken, and then Drop Big Top, 12.2. Yeti, you average 12 assists?
Yeah.
Is that normal? Is that normal for you?
Sure is.
You know what's
that
crazy?
Is not normal for you, bro. And we ain't about
why
to
you say that?
Hell no.
Not no.
I average 12 plus.
So for the people, yeah, to stop your bullshit. So for the people that are, all right, look, the names that you see right here, like let's say the top 5, right? We'll say top 5 or top 4. It don't make no difference to me. But the names that you seeing, right, that you are familiar with the people that's averaging this many assists, would you say it's a thing where they ain't got to do as much work, or would you say why you think the assist is so high? Cause we didn't see this when the game first came out, even though this is new, but ultimately. Outside of J-Wo, outside of like maybe J-Wo.
What do you mean? Jay Watkins always averaged around that many. Alex is new to the league. It looks like he's a pass first PG.
I don't know if he's pass first, but typically people put their best player at PG. And when you got the ball in your hand, you're either going to score a lot or you're going to be putting other people in positions to score. So, like, if you're a top PG to me and you're not scoring it with the best of them or passing it with the best of them or in between, then you're not doing your job. So it's not necessarily surprising. I think the number of assists, like the totals, I think that's surprising because people are passing it more, which I think could be a shout out to the defenders in the league because these PGs are not just thinking that they can beat their defender one on one, and so they're giving the ball to other people. Is what I
And
would
that's
say.
what I'm actually getting. That's actually what I'm getting at. I feel like now you see a lot of different PGs utilizing their team versus trying to be fucking heroes. And it's not a bad thing. I respect PGs whether you're scoring 40 points, 50 points, 20 points, or you're getting 10 assists, 8 assists, whatever. But ultimately, that's what exactly what I'm getting at. It's a little bit more respect, I feel like, for the lockdowns or the defenders.
Yeah, which is a great way to segue into steals per game. Laquando at 5 steals per game, uh, doing his thing. Definitely had hype coming into the league as being one of the better defenders on 2K, and I think he's staying true to not only the hype but his name as well, with leading the league in steals at 5 a clip. And look, there go Crooked Thief, right there, number 2.
Nah, shout out to all jokes aside though. Shout out to you, bro, Laquando, cause I'm actually a fan. Like I ain't no rider, but I'm a fan because you ain't just spamming X. I actually see you playing lanes, and I actually see you playing pretty good defense. And when you are reaching, you ain't having about 5 steals by the or 3 steals, let's say in the first quarter or something. I mean, not 3 steals, 3 fouls by the first quarter. I actually see you playing solid perimeter defense, bro. So definitely shout out to you and that boy Cricket Thief, cause I've heard a lot about him. I've heard a lot. I heard a lot.
That should be like a double tally if you mention yourself. It should be a double tally. Like, come
Shit,
on.
you said my name first. You feel me? I was just giving the boy kudos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Toronto having 2 guys in the top 5 in steals is crazy. Um, I think Quando's solid for sure. I like the little Donnie Smirk dude at the power forward spot though. I think that it's essential for the way that majority of these people play. Like back end, that's not a term I use. Um,
Right.
but I think he's a really good power forward that sinks off and plays the lane. I think he definitely um, gives them an edge as well. I mean,
Yeah,
having a good
yeah.
no, that combo is nasty. I think they
I
feed
swear to
off of
God,
each
that chemistry is crazy, bro. That just lets you know that this ain't no team that was just thrown together. And shout out to TB for putting to bringing that team. To be honest, but that team ain't just thrown together. Them boys got some amazing chemistry on the court defensively.
Yeah. So, 3-point field goal percentage, Laquando at 82%, leading the way there.
He's missed
He's
3.
Say it again.
He's missed 3 shots from 3.
That's he needs to be tested or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
about to say.
didn't
We
say
saying hand cam. What we saying, Yeti? What
No,
you
no,
say?
no.
It's your lead. So you feel me?
I'm not
Speak
saying
up.
that at all. I was saying that it's like good shit. Y'all took it there.
No, that's hilarious. No, he's doing his thing. I mean, we could talk about game score, but Yeti, you want to tell everybody what you think about the game score?
No. What I was saying earlier was that the game score is pretty much right in line with points per game. It's either right within 3 points of all the points per game people that I've noticed, but DB's disagreed. So
I do. I do disagree.
that's all.
I think the game score is I think it's biased toward the guards. So I don't think that the big men is not a fair stat to compare game score of centers with those. But I
And
like
why
the
is
game.
that? You don't think it's biased towards the scorers?
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go back. It is biased towards scores, but let's be honest. People could say the defense wins championships. Nobody's ever won a game scoring 0 points. So points is it's the most important stat in the game of basketball. So is the game score? Do you get? Is it weighted higher? Yes. Should it be weighted higher? Of course. But what I like about the game score is if you are a shot jacker, Yeti Hoops, it's going to weigh against you. Even if you score 30, but you're shooting 3 of 11 or something crazy like that is gonna count against you. Those fouling is gonna count against you. Do I wish that steals and blocks had more weight than what they do have? Yes. If I could change it, I would. But it wasn't. It's not my analytic.
Oh, you didn't make up the calculation?
No, it's the same game score calculation that they use in the NBA. So no.
I just figured you manufactured it somehow.
That is crazy. If you Google game score right now, if you Google it, it'll pop up and it'll give you the exact same breakdown that it does for the website. So no,
Can we talk about those who have fouled the most?
let's get to it. Who's the hackers, bro?
Theron Hoops. Let's
He's
talk
number
about it.
2. Sandman number 1. Theron 2. She loves Rob. Isn't he playing center? Like you
Yeah,
would expect
that
most
is
of the
crazy.
defenders to be up here hacking. How is a center?
It's probably
this is
from
not
giving
good.
up offensive rebounds and then fouling.
Which is also not good.
Just a guess.
So how many of these guys here are also in the top 5 in steals?
Mm,
Well, see, that's what
Sandman.
I was about to. I was about to say. Shout out to shout out to Laquando and
And Donnie Smirk and Crooked
Cricket
D
Thief, cause yeah,
and
they
Donnie
ain't up
Smirk.
there.
Yeah. They top 3 or in the top 3 or in the top 5 of steals and not in the top 5 foulings.
I think it
Sandman
makes a
is in the top
difference.
5.
I mean, if you're not an on-ball lock, you're not going to get as many reaching fouls. You're more in the lane.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So you talking about Crooked Thief and you talking about Donnie Smirk.
Yeah, I
Because
think
they're-
it's more impressive that
Laquando's not on there.
Laquando's not on here than
Yeti. Let me
backhand.
stop.
I'm just
let
saying.
Let me stop you there, brother.
That's a fact.
Listen.
That's just a fact.
I respect that is a fact, but I respect my lock, right? So even if I need to go up top of the key, it don't make a difference. Guess what? Pay attention to the tape. Your ass come back across that middle or something like that, and I'm up there. I'm reaching. I'm playing that animation. Guess what's gonna happen?
You're going to give up a dunk.
That's why he number 2 right there. No, I ain't giving up no dunk. I ain't
I've
losing
seen
to
it.
no fucking Lakers neither.
Wait. Did you say you don't give up no dunks?
Beast, you lucky at guard money. If you watching this, bro, send me my clips, bro. Send me my clips. Beast, I promise you, I got you, dog. I got you, dog. I got you.
How many? Do we want to look at that? We ain't got to do that. I'm
You
chilling.
gotta look at the score. Well, I just,
We got to do
you know what I'm saying? I got some blocks.
Yeah. All right. So then, no, that was a good fact. Is there any other things that we need to look at as far as the leaders?
Mm,
QMVP's 8.6 threes made per game is wild. We're gonna do a better job of guarding him on the 3-point line, folks. 8.6 threes made per game. Doesn't even sound right.
well, when you score 167 points,
Is that what he has?
Yeah.
167? Then controls, then Theron. Let's see you little Alex OP. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. What we got next? Hero of the week. All right. So, if you followed us on the podcast, where this started and originated when I was on a podcast before, we carried it over, and this week we're just going to choose one. We're just going to choose one hero of the week. And this week's hero of the week would have to be, you got the round of applause ready, would have to be V. Alex coming out of the New Jersey Nets. You are the hero of the week. For those of you that are new to Hero of the Week, it's the qualifications are pretty simple. You have to score 0 in a game. And Alex here is a point guard, and he scored 0 in 2 games. And I would like to also point out the fact that when looking at gamer score, this may be the first time in Y2K history that someone has had multiple games with a negative gamer score. He had a negative 0.7, and then he had a negative 3.3. Hero of the Week, Alex. Thank you. And I'm sure Miami and Seattle appreciated you for your contributions whenever you played against them. So shout out to that. Well, that's all we got, and let's get into the our recap video for the week.
Just put that right there.
I like these comments. Look
I
at
ain't gonna
me.
lie. I was ready to answer. I wanted to say something about one of these comments. Why you do that, Yeti? Hey, she loves Raw. Let me explain something to you, bro. You said that you're up there in fouls because you're stopping the break. Either one, you're dumb. Hold on. Or either two, you're stupid. The reason being is because of this. You are the center, meaning if y'all are playing a triangle defense, you're in the corner. Any foul that you get before that half court line is a transition. So not only are you making a stupid foul, you're making a dumbass foul. So that don't hold no weight. And if you down the half court before your SBH or your lock or your or anybody else, bro, y'all need more practice because that don't make no sense, bro. That just don't
Yeah.
even add up.
Yeah, I got bigger issues.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
crazy.
All right, you ready, Eddie?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Weekly recap.
Week 1 recap. Players of the week.
We are the underdogs of the year. We ranking number 1 on the list. We put in overtime, so we ready for overtime if the clock ever hits. Gang gang.
Week 1 standings.
Gang gang. Gang gang. Gang gang.
Weekly challenge winners.
Yeah, pray to God it with you. Coming out to get you. Pray to God it with you. Coming out to get you. Pray to God it with you. Coming out to get you. Yeah, try to tell you how it is. I made them sacrifice because I made the plan down exactly how I wanted.
Shout out to them Pacers.
Shout out to them Pacers. If a Pacer is watching this right now, I just sent the money to Jed because he's your captain. So I don't got that money. He got that money, and I'm upset about it. Yeah. So with the weekly challenges, we'll get into the next challenge later on in the show. But if you have a forfeit, your team, y'all automatically out of the challenge. So I know some of y'all are looking like, yo, we only gave up. Yeah, you had like 3 forfeits, bro. You can't play the system. You got a forfeit, the challenge is off. I don't care what the challenge was. If your team has a forfeit, you're ineligible to win the money. We're not going to reward money to people that ain't putting the league for. Come on, bro. Let's get with it. But players of the week. Theron and QMVP. How y'all feel about it?
Nah, shout out to them, man. Cause what we talked about it already. What Q gonna do what Q do. I ain't surprised, man. Q been hooping. Shout out to Theron though. Got to think what he went. Yeah, the 11 for 11 on one of them games or something crazy from the.
Yeah,
that
from
was,
3,
that was
11
tough.
for 11.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeti, do you have anything you would like to say?
Nah, I think there was two good picks right there for the player of the week. For sure. You don't think so?
Players
Who we got
of
as
the
a,
week?
who we got as an honorable mention?
Probably Beast.
Nah.
His
Nah.
point. You're scoring.
I am scoring. You're right. But nah. I think honestly, truthfully.
Also, Z Walker too.
I think Z Walker had a case. I think I think Controls had a case, but I agree with the two picks. I agree with the two picks. I think that I think Theron scoring the ball and then stealing as well, and he's not even taking the same amount of shots as guys that we're even talking about in terms of not necessarily knowing going into a game that he's going to shoot the ball 15 to 20 times. So I think that's impressive. I think QMVP is playing at an elite level right now. And the most impressive thing I seen him do was go from getting graded out to putting his team on the back versus the Rockets. But we'll get into that later. The PGs are going crazy though. Make no doubt about it. I think the PGs in general are going crazy right now and setting the tone in week one. So I have no problems with that. Can we pull up the standings though? Let's get into that. Let's cause we got to talk about it. We got one team that's undefeated, and we got one team that ain't won a game.
Mm, mm, mm.
My question to y'all while we're getting this up is which one is going to happen first? The Dallas Mavericks winning a game or the Toronto Raptors losing a game? Which one of those is going to happen first?
The Raptors losing.
For sure. I agree.
Oh my God.
I definitely agree.
Why?
You said why? I mean, because you gotta think right now they the undefeated team, bro. It's vengeance out there. You feel me? You got to my team, for instance. And I hate to bring them up. We want the smoke. You feel me? We first game out there we played against the Raptors. And again they I didn't. I mean, it's no we don't have an excuse, but they locked down and they back end. They play a phenomenal fucking game. Every game they've played well. The whole team ultimately. I mean, it's a new team we ain't seen in a while. We shout out to TB. We know Top Born, but ultimately we ain't played this team before. I mean, so yeah, yeah,
So you got them losing just because off of the strength of they undefeated and everybody wants that smoke. Everybody want to be the first team
yeah.
to beat them.
Everybody want to be the first team, and then you got more good teams out there. But we'll talk about that later when we go into the game of the week or the games to watch.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. And Yeti, you said the same thing. Is your
Yeah.
reason the same reason?
My reason is not so much to do with the Raptors as more have to do with how bad the Mavericks are, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God! Hell is you talking about? Get it together, man. Get it together, man. Get it together, man. Shout out to the Mavericks, man. They some Texas boys, and I'm from Texas, and I think they're gonna bounce back. But yeah, I got the Toronto Raptors losing before the Mavericks get a win as well. Mavericks, I hope you prove us wrong.
Do the Mavericks play the Bucks this week?
Oh my goodness!
You is
Say
not
it
right
with
for
your
that,
chest,
bro.
bro. Say it with your chest, bro.
I said, do the Mavericks play the Bucks this week? They
Tay
might have a
Ellis,
chance.
Tay Ellis, man. Don't let him do this, man. That is not okay, man. Yeah, something's wrong with you, man. All right, so what we looking like with these standings? Y'all got any surprises?
Yeti, go up a little bit. We don't really care about the teams that's 13, 15, 16. See how that.
Yeah, I'm surprised with the Houston Rockets.
Really?
For sure.
I think I said they was going to be a top 4 team last week, but you know.
Well, I mean,
Hold on, where are they at? Oh, Houston Rockets. Okay.
they're
Yeah,
tied
they
for
know.
second with
I see them.
3 teams.
No, they're not tied for second.
Or I guess they're second because of what points scored and points against, probably.
What they did to the Clippers? Wait. Nope, they didn't do that to the Clippers.
No,
Mm.
that was us.
Yeah, y'all beat the Clippers. Y'all haven't played Houston though, right? Houston lost to the Clippers. Clippers lost to y'all. I mean, it's been crazy. The back and forths have been crazy. But yeah, they probably are ahead.
You just made a pretty good case for why we should be second, huh?
Yeah, I think that you can argue that y'all should be second, except for who did y'all lose to?
I
The
don't
Los
remember.
Angeles Lakers.
Ourselves.
And I believe Crooked Thief said we don't care about 13, 14, 15, 16.
I'm gonna keep it a band with you. While I'm looking right now, I am surprised about two teams actually, and I'm gonna go up here and apologize to one of those teams, and that is the Lakers. I thought they were gonna be
Mm.
worse than what they are, and I'm not saying because they beat y'all yet. Like this is no troll shit. They actually look good. You feel what I'm saying? In my opinion, they look good. They look like they could be a top tier team. They got some shit to work through, but I think they could be I, I think they could definitely be a top 10 team, in my opinion. And I'm very surprised by the Grizzlies. All that smoke this nigga Black Boot do in the fucking captain's chat, and y'all are fucking trash. So I
You're
am
surprised by
surprised.
them?
Wait,
I mean, I'm
that's
not.
crazy.
I mean, you would think when nigga, you would think blowing smoke at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would be a little better, but nah, bro, this ain't nah. I don't know. Uh, but they do say, uh,
Uh, I'm su- I'm surprised that y'all didn't mention this one team that was
Charlotte.
the hot topic last week. No, don't do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised, bro. I'm surprised. And yet
Who
we got to
he's
put
talking
that to
about
an
the New
end,
York
bro.
Knicks?
I'm surprised by the Knicks. I'm surprised by the Bucks. I'm surprised by the Nets. I mean, truthfully, let's be honest. Denver is a new team in this league. Dallas is a new team in this league. Seattle is a team that no one has heard of, or whatever the
We're all
case
new
may be.
teams.
How are they not the bottom three teams? How is the caliber of players that are at Milwaukee, the caliber of players that are at New Jersey, even San Antonio Spurs, who a lot of people said had a bunch of talent, how are they so low in comparison with these other? That's New Jersey one game,
I
Bucks
mean,
one
a lot
game.
of it too, and I don't think it's an excuse because ultimately, there's no way, for instance, that I'm gonna pick up Beast and I know what Beast can give my team, but Beast availability is shit. I can't do nothing with you. So a lot of it is definitely availability, and the reason why I say that because you hadn't seen certain players on the floor. You hadn't seen real fouls on the floor. That ain't our problem though. That's y'all problem because y'all put these teams together. But ultimately, outside of, I think it's ridiculous, especially because I mean, it may not be much and it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when you put your money anywhere, me personally, I want my money's worth. I don't give a fuck if it's a dollar. I paid $1.79 for this drink. I want this motherfucker to be quench my motherfucking thirst. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it's doing. So you got niggas, you gotta be mindful of stuff like that, bro. People just doing it. Fuck the IRLs and this other stuff. But we can get into that later as well. But I, I just hadn't seen a lot of players on the court, to be honest.
Yeah. I
Knicks,
mean,
I ain't surprised about the Knicks, man. You got, I, I ain't
one
Hey,
surprised.
I
game.
called it. Um,
I mean, but you gotta think. I mean, and shout out to the Knicks, which is Gotti's team. Shout out to Gotti, but it's
Yeah.
fucking Gotti. On top of that, I'm gonna tell you something that I really notice is about that team, and I ain't saying that you're trash. So when I say it, don't take it wrong. But she loves Rob. He plays so much of an individual that we see all the time, and that's Viewmatic. I think he's playing in Viewmatic shadow. He's trying to play. It's like they're trying to. He's trying to have them play through him in a sense with this getting the ball, trying to make plays from the center position and shit. That shit is corny. Your center should not touch the ball that many times. But they did go get Bucks 2 times, and that's a dope player that's gonna add to the team. So hopefully they'll switch it around.
Yeah. And I also, I mean, I appreciate you, controls. Uh, I'm pretty sure people said the Sacramento, they issued a challenge to them about, y'all won't last the whole season. Whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. I mean, sitting at 3-3, they right in the thick of things. We'll see how the rest of it uh, pans out. It'll be interesting to see what
that's
happens in this upcoming
that's
week.
LeBums, right?
That's LeCook, right?
That's so
But nah,
disappointing.
see they. But you know what though? But you know what I did? I said that too, so I apologize to them too. But they made a great move when they picked up. In my opinion, you don't fuck with them like that, He sticky
Awesome.
ass. But when they picked up Boxing, I thought that was a dope ass pickup, especially because what the Golden State Warriors could have had. I think they fucked that up. To be honest, I think they blew that whole little shebang.
I mean, we'll see how. I mean, they both 3-3 right now. What I will
Yeah.
say is that we were looking at Nick kind of crazy because he left the Bucks because he said that he saw the
Yeah.
potential, and after week one, I mean, call a spade a spade. I mean, he in a better situation. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out and what it looks like the next time that we're here talking about it.
Yeah. I tell you what, Nick he was smart from not joining back with AP and them, but we can continue to move on.
All right, now let's
Hey,
get
who's
into.
their center? That's just wild to me.
You talking about for who?
LeCook.
No, for AP and Bird Box. They got Slick Zero running center, don't they?
They
Nah,
were
he can't.
having it was an issue. That's not who
Oh,
they want to run center.
He's their back end
Oh.
Yeah,
or
but he
Gotcha.
power
had to
forward.
play. They went out there with one of them troll lineups, and they they getting trolled for real. 1-5, ain't nothing funny about that. So
I mean, it's pretty funny. Don't-
they're putting pressure on week 2 to do something. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so let's get into this next part that everybody's normally like pretty excited about, which is the top 3 at each position. So, and we're looking at the top 3 PGs, and I was tasked with it. I got QMVP, controls, and jaywalking. What's crazy is I got QMVP and this is all my opinion. I got QMVP in the driver's seat of being the most valuable player.
Mm.
I got controls in the driver's seat of being offensive player of the year. I got jaywalking as the best point guard in the league, which sounds like some silly shit. So let me explain.
So you just gave us no. You just gave us a top 3 point guards, right? Number 1 is different than your top point guard. Doesn't make any sense.
No, my top point guard is Jay Walker. I didn't put them in order. So if I'm putting them in order, you want to put them in order? I'll put them in order. Jay Walkins is the best point guard in the league. I got Jay Walkins as number 1. I then got
based on performance
QMVP,
in week 1,
number 2, and then I got controls number 3. But I still got QMVP as my MVP, which doesn't make sense, but it does. So, like, to me,
sure, makes sense.
when you look at the numbers, QMVP of the 3 is the only one that doesn't average a double-double. That sticks out to me. But he leads the league in scoring, and he's getting it done slightly on the defensive side, and his team is crazy. But he has the lowest assist to turnover ratio between the 3. I think assist to turnover ratio matters when it comes to a PG. Jay Walking, 21.8 points a game, 12.8 assists per game. He doesn't do the rebounding that controls does. He doesn't do the stealing that QMVP does. But his assist to turnover ratio is an 8, which is more than double the assist to turnover ratio than controls and Q. In fact, you can add Q and controls assist to turnover ratio together, and it will not equal the assist to turnover ratio as Jay Walker. So I got Jay Walker as the best PG. But when you look at the shooting percentages, Jay Walker and controls do that better. But is what it is. I got Jay Walkins as my number 1 point guard, and then QMVP controls after that.
Hey, yeah, he's been saying that for a while. I really feel like he's trying to tell Charlotte something, but it ain't my problem. I ain't gonna
That's
certify it.
crazy.
But
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Hey, go Mad. You check on your man, bruh.
Hold on. So y'all don't agree with the top 3 PGs?
Oh no, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking. You speaking very highly of a certain individual. You done said his name 20 times. I just think you don't want to be with you at.
Oh
But
my
no,
god. That's wild business. Yeti, do you have a?
Is it based on just week 1?
Yeah. That's what it's got to be based off of. Yeah, this is strictly week 1, the 6 games. I'm listening.
No, I mean it's not a bad list. It's pretty early. I think
For sure early. But
I mean,
you
I don't
some
know.
hesitation. I'm listening. There's only one other name you could really say.
I honestly I would I think it's pretty close between QMVP and controls, and then I'd have Jaywalking. Probably just below those two, but
So who you
it
thinking,
could go
Yeti?
it
I
could
hope
go
you ain't
either
about.
way.
Don't say you. Please don't say you.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying that you just like you do the 3 in a different order?
Yeah.
Does assist to turnover ratio not matter?
No, it matters. But
8
so does
3.
11 more points per game.
Who shoots? Okay, right? He scores 11 points per game. Who is more efficient? QMVP or Jaywalking? Let's look at the numbers. If we want to do that, who's more efficient?
They both shoot 68% from 3.
Okay, what do they shoot from the 2?
74
50.
Jaywalking. Controls and Jaywalking are
Shoot
identical,
very close.
damn near.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is better than QMVP. So I'm knocking QMVP out. Even though he averages
you're acting
more
like
points,
68% from 3 and 65% is bad. Like that's
it's not, but we're comparing it to the other 2.
right.
Controls' shit is off the charts. Jaywalking shit, percentage-wise, is off the chart. So, so do this. There's multiple ways you can dice this up. Of the 3, who has the worst team? Let's keep it a bean.
Ain't it Jaywalking?
It's definitely got to be
Jaywalking's got the
Jaywalking.
worst team. Definitely. So he's just as efficient, and his turnovers are less, his assists are up with a way lesser team.
What does that tell you? He's shooting such a high percentage. Maybe he should be shooting more. Why ain't he shooting more?
Uh-oh.
Maybe
He should probably be
because
shooting more.
there's less threats on the floor for him, though. I don't want to put the game plan out there, but there's like a guy on Chicago Bulls team that
can't
nobody
shoot.
should guard.
Yeah, facts.
Nobody should
I know
guard.
exactly who you're talking
He's
about.
like a
'cause I feel
Gomez.
Bro, that's crazy.
What fault?
So whatever, we ain't got to stay on it. But I mean, if someone said they got QMVP as the number 1 PG, I'm not mad at it. But for me, the assist to turnover ratio, that shit's crazy, and then the percentages, that shit's crazy. But I ain't mad at it. Shooting guards. Who's supposed to be doing the shooting guards?
That's me, man. That's me.
Let's get to it.
And if you want to, Yeti, you don't have to. But if you want to, I think Gomez was asking for the comparisons for the PG. You don't have to. Again, if y'all want to debate and throw them up, that's cool. But my shooting guards, man, as of week 1. And this is no order. I have what the hell that supposed to be?
My notes. I ain't just talking out my ass. Come on, put up the comparison.
I got Theron from Utah Jazz. I
Is this
have
in order?
This is no order. I have no order. But I have Theron from Utah Jazz. I have I Different, which is Uter from the Lakers. And I also have I hate to say it, I ain't trying to be biased. I got BBG from the Miami Heat.
You're bugged out.
You're going crazy.
You're bugged out.
How is Z Walker not in there?
Z Walker, I don't even like the Grizzlies. Z Walker, 100%.
Well, you asking me a question, right? He obviously ain't that much of a top shooting guard if they team ass. So that's why he's not in there. You want to put people in your top three
So you
who
weren't
ain't
you
got
you
to
should have
win?
been adamant that Jay Walken shouldn't been in the top 3 because they got the same record.
Well, ultimately, he didn't come back and ask me who I would have said differently. I said I can agree. That don't mean that I would have put one of them in my top three.
Real,
Because in my
you ain't
personal
never
opinion,
waiting
I
for
got
someone to ask you anything before you spoke your
shit.
mind, bro.
I
What you
personally,
mean?
I personally feel okay. Well, if y'all wanna go back for a second, because I got a PG in mind. I don't take away from the control. I don't take away from the QEVP. Shout out to Jay Walken, but I also think and I have personal reasons. I would have put my PG guard money up there to be honest, and I would have
Somebody
put.
start the tally, please. He
Now,
said
but
BBG.
that's what
He
I'm
said
saying.
guard money.
I'm trying not to be biased, but I think the reason why I say as far as guard money for 1 second, I would say that because y'all do not know what y'all don't know is he's a stage player. He's not a pro and fives player. So to see him go out there and, in my opinion, be as efficient as he's being, I think that's dope. Especially he's transitioning from a different type of speed when it comes to the game. And when I say speed, I mean fives is totally different from threes. He got more. He got to read on the court, obviously. So that's just me. But whatever. Again, BBG, Theron, and I different, bruh. And look, and I different. They team ain't that good, but I feel like he's a huge part of that team. I ain't saying Z Walker ain't, but as much as Black Boot talk, bro, they should have been top five, fucking top three.
All right, so Z Walker, you heard it here first. It's Black Boot's fault.
Yeah.
If he would have kept his mouth shut, you would have been a top 3 shooting guard. It's crazy.
I'm definitely taking out BBG and I'm replacing them with Z Walker. But the other two, I think that you're right on board with it. The other name outside of BBG that I think that could have garnered some recognition was Jalan. I think
That's
Jalan
what
is
Control
crazy.
just said. He just said something about Jelon, right? But let me
What
ask you
about
this question. Let me ask you
what
this
about
question.
this dude? I don't even know how to say
That's
the
great.
name.
Chewaka from the Cavaliers.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how you say his name or not.
Chuck
No,
Eczema.
I mean, because he's like running there like PG, no? Like
I don't know.
I want to say that he's like leading his team in assists and all that. Very similar, not the same caliber player, not the same type of player, but how LeCooks used to be running the PG at the 2 guard. So
Yeah.
it's biased because he has the ball in his hands more than that. But with the shooting guard, I think Theron is clearly the number one right now. I think that Z Walker has to be mentioned. Shooting guard, he's shooting and scoring more than everyone else at his position. And then the third, I mean, several guys, but BBG, who I do think is a great player, is not one of them players right now. But shout out to Rio, shout out his teammates, I guess.
It
I
has
mean,
nothing to do with my teammates, bro. It has nothing to do with my teammates,
I'm
bro.
gonna
I
be
promise you it's
honest.
not.
This was the most clear one out of all of them. There's 3 people: Z Walker, Theron, and Chuck. I'm just gonna call him Chuck for now.
They say his name is CJ.
CJ. Okay. Z Walker, Theron, and CJ. I mean, 73%. They're all in the top for points. All in top 10 for assists. All in top. Well, maybe not Z Walken. Oh yeah, he is top 10 in 3-point. The only thing different. The only thing different is that Theron has steals.
Yeah.
And Theron is winning. Just FYI.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought I
fact.
should mention that.
Well, Jalon is also up there with steals, is he not?
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
to be honest with you, I thought Jelon, and this is my fault. I thought the nigga was a small 4. I thought he's supposed to be a lockdown.
He used to play small forward. He moved to
That
the
kind
2
of
guard.
okay. So I'm guessing what open is like that 2-way or something.
I'm
Like
pretty
who the
sure
fuck is the
Open's
lock?
there on the on-ball lock.
Yeah, I think Open is at small forward. I think.
Okay. Okay.
He's definitely a top in the league in steals. He is a small
So
forward because he was one of the people I considered.
Yeah.
considered
Me-
what?
for top small forwards.
All right, so now
I'm just
let's
saying he
get to
was
it. Then,
under review.
Let's get
I
to
ain't
it.
said nothing. I ain't said nothing.
All right.
Let's get to it, Yeti. Here we go.
I'm excited for this one, y'all, because I got two small forwards in here. So just between me and the chat, we're going to pit them against each other. All right. So let's take a look at these top lists. See a lot of Quando, Rio, and Beast. But what's most important, Beast? That's right, game score. Number one small forward, D Beast.
This guy is stupid, bro.
What you got to say about that, Rio? Anything? You have any comments?
What, about him scoring?
No, about the number one small forward in the league.
Who is it?
It's D Beast.
Beast. Show me. All right. Who would you want to compare Beast to?
Well, good segue there. Number 2, Rio, Crooked Thief. So I got D Beast is better than you.
Hey, yeah.
It's not a long statement.
My fault,
It's not a
bro.
long statement.
Hey, Beast. Hey, Beast. Hey, Beast. I'm gonna say this shit to after this podcast done, dog. Ain't no way you trolling me, dog. Hey, look. Shout out to Beast. Shout out to Beast. Shout out to Beast.
Gucci. Oh, the Eminem? I shot Gucci.
I mean, really, what? But for real though, shout out Rio. I mean, 1.8 blocks. No one else is over 1. That's pretty crazy. And the assist numbers as well. But 24.7. And here's where Open also. This is why he was in consideration. He's got in the top for steals and points. But number 3, it was tough. For real, it was between Quando and Delayed Dre. But I had to give the nod to Quando. Primarily just for how efficient and the steals per game. And I wanted to give the third position to more of a defender because my number 1 and 2 aren't that, you know.
That's wild.
What? Boy, yeah, you need to stop. Hey, listen. It's no secret. Y'all know I went to barbering school, right? And this is a little off subject. So I know about a lot of shit when it comes to hair and stuff. Whatever fucking gel you using, you need to stop it. Cause that shit is doing something to your brain. Cause there ain't no way you just said that shit, bro. Now your number 1 may not be no damn defender. He
After the
might be-
podcast, send me a link to what I should be using. Appreciate you.
That's
I got you.
crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a small forward. I'm not whatever. It is what it is. I do think that Crooked Thief deserves to be on that list. I think that Quando deserves to be on that list.
For sure.
So I ain't mad at it. It's week 1. It's early. I know people gonna be bent out of shape. It is what it is. It's early though. It is what it is. So
Yeah.
I have no problems with your list.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. Oh my God.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Power forward?
So power forward. You got the stats up? All right, cool. I got them written down here. I'm gonna do this in order. I got Locks. He's averaging the most points for the power forward. 5 boards a game, still a game. Has a good gamer score as well. Number 2, I could be biased in this, but this is like little Draymond Green, and it's Donnie Smirk. Gives you 9 a game from the points, but 4 assists, 5 boards, 4 steals, and his assist to turnover ratio is something ungodly. And the reason why I like assist to turnover ratios, especially for all the positions, is because it's not just, oh, you only average 3 assists. It's the fact that do you make passes and not turn over the ball, which I think shows having high IQ. And
That's a fact.
so his assist to turnover ratio was ungodly, and so I got him as number 2. And then my number 3, I had it between Malk and Magic. And when you look at Malk, you see the 21 points a game, 5 boards, 3 assists, and then you compare it to Magic, and Magic is 15 points, 3 steals, 3 assists. So just looking at that, you'd be like, oh, it's got to be Malk over Magic when you look at the points. But when you go to the assist to turnover ratio, so like Donnie Smirks is like 10 or something, right? I think it's 10. Magic assist to turnover ratio is 16. This is like, I don't do stupid shit with the basketball in my hands. And I, being an XPG, being a guy that is
Did a lot of stupid shit. Oh,
a
sorry.
playmaker for my team, I value that. So I got Locks, Dottie Smirk, and then I got Magic over Mount. Is what it is. It's early, but that's what it is right there. So little Draymond Green being number 2, Locks, shout out to you for doing that, and then Magic Mac, also out of Texas. I got him as my number 3 power forward.
And that nigga at Miami Heat. I don't know how you doing all that shit.
That's a negative for him. He playing with the wrong team, but that's not here nor there. We'll get to that segment later. But we ain't got no qualms with the power forwards. We all good?
Nah. I mean, I'm a fan of one, but it don't show. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things like, for instance, like Tone. You know, Tone's played small forward, but the shit just didn't show. My personal opinion, I do like what's his name? Insane. I like Insane at the power forward a lot. I think he's he one of those great defenders as well. Again, we can see, it's not necessarily showing, but yeah, him at that power forward position is dope as hell. I think that's one of his better positions that I've seen him, to be honest, in my opinion.
I think you
But
gotta
I
put
don't.
bundles in there. I mean, I think this is pretty. 13, 8, 4, 1.5, 1.5. I mean, that's pretty much doing everything on the court.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, he's solid too. Actually, I just watched him the other night, to be real.
And then, oof.
You talking about Swifty?
No, Swifty. He's the
Swifty
same.
fire.
In
Here's
the
the
same
thing.
lane.
Bundles. I'm looking at somebody saying he's been hooping. It's he's playing out of position. So like when we talk about certain things, he's comparing numbers with someone else that's on different comparing numbers, and it can help in certain cases, but it can hurt in certain places as well. And so it becomes
Cleveland doesn't have a center.
No.
Oh, they're literally a team without a center on the roster, aren't they?
Literally don't have a center on the roster.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's a power forward that gets to play the center spot. That's just like you're gonna make a small forward that runs the ball, and it's like, yeah, shit, he's averaging a double-double. Nobody else at the small forward position is averaging a double-double. Like, it counts, it matters, it's weighted, but like, is it a fair comparison to compare a guy that's running the point forward to a guy that doesn't do that? I mean, it is what it is. It's on the people that vote. 10 people vote at the end of the year for the awards. They can vote however they want to vote. I'm one vote. You can be mad at me. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. Top centers. Let's get to it, because this is going to be some conflicting things. You're muted right now, Rio. You're muted. You trying to act like your voice is out. Nah, you're not running from this smoke. You ain't running from this smoke.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. Hold on, I probably gotta get a second. Whatever. Um. All right, top centers. So I did the top centers based off of the at least 4 games. I did see a couple centers that had some dope shit or whatever like that, but they ain't played that many games. But anyway, no order. I'm not doing no orders. One of my centers are Black Mamba from the Spurs. Um, I got how do you say it? Love Flacco from the Nuggets. Um, do I need to say his stats or you gonna pull them up? Oh, you got them up there? All right.
I'm trying to find them.
Yeah. But I got I did get Money Yucca. I got Money Yucca up there from the Lakers. And an honorable mention, I did Topborn from the Raptors. And I did Topborn from the Raptors. His numbers may not be super duper crazy, but I did that because they undefeated. And I personally feel like them being undefeated, I think he plays a very important role on that team as well. He may not be going super duper crazy or nothing like that. But I do think that he should be mentioned some way, somehow.
Hold on. I just want to be clear. Love Flacco.
And if I gotta
Black,
explain why, I mean, yeah, he's averaging he got a double double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, but the 16 blocks is crazy to me.
yeah, he
Okay,
leading in
that's where I
blocks.
can find them. Okay.
Averaging 3 blocks. Yeah, he's averaging like 3.2 blocks.
I mean, this
That's
is
crazy.
the most insane person
You know
to
what?
be
Hold
on
on,
the
wait.
list. I'm not gonna lie.
That-
That's absolutely absurd. Especially with you've been talking all podcasts about the win percentage being important. So it's even more absurd.
Well, I mean, shit. What much can a center do outside of shit? You
Quite
can't say hold
quite a
on.
lot.
Wait. You can't say that I said something about I'm all for the win percentage shit when somebody named damn Jay Walken.
What?
I said you can't say something about no damn win percentage or a team winning when Jay Walken and them ain't even top goddamn 5.
Right. I didn't do the list for the point guards.
No, I did the list of point guard. I don't give a fuck about nothing. None of that. Y'all about to turn me up. You just listed off the top centers, and you
Yeah.
said no. Let's not even talk about what you said. Let's talk about what you didn't say. Viewmatic ain't one of the top centers in our league,
Bruh. Blacks
bruh. What are you talking about, Rio?
love Flacco, Money Up, and TB, bruh.
Well, you gonna get us canceled.
That's
You gonna get
fact.
us canceled.
What?
That's the most absurd list I've heard for sure.
They're gonna cancel us. They're going to cancel us. I don't know what. I don't know if they paid you. I don't know if they promised you. I don't know.
Ain't
You-
nobody. I'm doing the same thing y'all do. I'm watching the games, bro. I think do I need to break it down?
No, no, no,
I'll
no.
break it. Watch it.
No,
I'll break it down.
This is how you
I
watch
put
the game.
stacks
Rio.
above
Hold
him.
on.
Above
This is how you
Flacco.
watch the games. This is how you watch the games. Like this.
You must be using my hair gel or something.
I'm not, and it's nothing against him, bro. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of. It don't matter who I'm a huge fan of, bro. But I ain't a huge fan of everybody y'all a huge fan of, bro. For instance, View, right? I ain't with the whole center getting the ball all the time in his fucking hands and having the ball playmaking. I don't like that shit. Me personally, I don't like it. I don't think no center should have the ball that much in his hand, bro. If he ain't shooting that bitch, he would get the ball just to make a play. He can't shoot. So what the fuck you got the ball for, bro? I personally don't like that, bro.
His numbers are crazy to not be mentioned.
That's cool, but he's my top centers. Look.
And I ain't arguing.
He's not a bad player. He ain't a bad player at all. But
What does the numbers say, Yeti?
I mean, it says that Rio's absolutely absurd. I mean, 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist. and 3 blocks compared to 11, 15, and 8.
That's not close.
It's not even close.
No.
And there's other people that have
Hold on, who are you comparing?
That was
just
Viewmatic.
Viewmatic and love Flacco right now. But I mean, there's
Yeah.
a number of others
Yeah.
that I would also put ahead.
15, 12.
Yeah. And he's probably plays real docile like you like in your center, right?
That's crazy. Yeah. No, that was crazy.
For sure.
That was
So
crazy.
who don't you? Who? All right. So you don't like Flacco on the list. Who else don't you like on the list?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm being honest,
Bro, I
You
went
don't
pure
like the
black.
list.
My whole I blacked out after you said love Flacco. I don't even know who else is on the list that you had.
I don't like nobody on your list.
Who else was on the list?
Well, of course you ain't gonna like Money Yucca. That's who the fuck y'all lost to.
I
Oh,
didn't
Money
lose-
Yucca was on the list.
No,
Okay.
I'm talking about Yeti. I think
Wait, that
Yucca's
doesn't
balling,
matter.
bro. Personally, I think he's balling.
That doesn't affect
No,
who I'm saying here. I just said Stacks was better. I hate Stacks. Fuck Stacks. I just said he was better than Love Flacco, so that shit don't matter. When I'm saying who's better or not.
No, I think No, Yuka has a point. So Yuka can stay.
Hold on, wait. Who trying
TB
to
can't stay.
Rob? Who is trying to recruit people? Because neither one of these niggas I want to play with. To be honest with you,
TB can't stay. Viewmatic has to 100% go on the list. So yeah, I mean, Viewmatic's got to be on the list. I think you're outside your mind not having Viewmatic on that list.
okay,
For
we
real.
put Viewmatic on the list. Okay, who else you got on the list?
I probably would go View.
I would say
I may have Stacks over Blacks. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Black's he doing a hell of a job, bro.
He is.
He's
I
doing
don't
a hell of
think
a
job.
that. No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. No. So Blacks, View. I don't got Tyborn on that list. Yuka. What's Yuka and Stacks numbers?
And
compared?
and the thing about Top One, I said honorable mention, and that's because of them being undefeated. That's the
Yeah,
only reason
and
why I
he
said
does
Top
a
One.
lot. He does a lot for that team. That doesn't necessarily show in the stats.
and I'd say
I'm
this
with that.
honestly, mark it down. But if Trippy had one more game, he'd be there.
If
Hey,
Trippy,
no, but
yeah,
that's
but Trippy's
that
not
is the
eligible.
thing about it, though. I said, bruh, Trippy was
Yeah.
gonna be one of the first people on my list, but I couldn't put
Yeah.
him because he don't have the games. I couldn't put him.
And I'm assuming
You probably
Smooth
wouldn't have
doesn't
seen
have the games either.
Flocka. Who?
Smooth doesn't have the games either.
Yeah, facts.
Right. So we're missing. So I hear you with that because Trippy could have been there. Smooth could have been there. Regardless, though, Viewmatic. I guess that's my problem. Blacks is cool. I think Yuka's even cool for what he's doing because he's top 5 blocks as well. But View has to be mentioned in there. But the center shit is
All right,
gonna
so
look
I
different.
need to hear y'all 3 though. I gotta hear y'all 3. If y'all gonna discredit my 3, that's cool. I gotta hear y'all 3. You just keep saying View.
No, because Viewmatic is number 1 center in the league right now, and I don't even think it's close. So View, Blacks. What is Stacks and Yuka's? Does Yuka have better? I'm still going Stacks. If
Bring it up,
it's
Yeti.
close, I'm still going Stacks.
It's right here. Stacks is 10, 12, and 7. 52% from the field.
Hold on, Stacks is 10, 12, and 7? Yeah, Stacks for sure. Stacks
And
for
then
sure.
Yuka is 14,
Like
15, 10, and 2.5, and 84% from the field with a block.
I'm going. View, Stacks, Blacks. I'm probably doing it in that order.
Okay. What you got, Yeti?
Of the case when he gets the games.
Definitely Viewmatic. I mean, I'd say. I mean, we haven't. we haven't said God's timing. I mean, their team record's iffy, but I mean, 15, 10, and 6.5, 68% shooting. I think he could be in there. I think TB could be in there. Blacks. I don't know. This is the toughest one for sure.
Yeah. No, we knew it was going to be some controversy that came with it.
Also, just because, I mean, there's not very many that played enough games.
Yeah, we shrunk the pool.
Yeah, facts. I mean, you could even throw Vadar in there. Kind of. Maybe, actually, I looked at the shooting percentages, and I take that back.
Yeah, no.
Nah, yeah, that's too. It's and that's honestly also Gomez. You said earlier that you could shoot the ball. 2.3 and 0. Just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
While I'm looking at these numbers, Viewmatic, stop, bro. Stop, bro. No, nobody's
Yeah,
on a
facts.
one-win team. You bugged out, bro. You bugged out. Like
You talking about Rob, right?
this guy's bugged out.
Yeah, I would honestly say Viewmatic. Then honestly, Odyssey. And then either Blacks or Sticks.
7.5 assists per game is, but I ain't mad at it though. It is what it is.
Man, it's cool when you passing the ball because you can't shoot. Again, I ain't
That's a
tripping.
fact.
I ain't mad at it neither. Shit, as many open shots the nigga had, he should have been number one center. He's a shooting big.
Oh my goodness!
Who's this?
He had one game where he passed up some shots and people are hanging
Passed
him.
up some shot. The nigga also had a game where he was shooting, missing, and all you hear him saying. And shout out to you, stats, because I fuck with your stats. But you hear the nigga saying, "I can't shoot. Why can't I fucking shoot? What the fuck? Fuck 2K. Fuck the." You gotta hear that shit.
I'm
I
not
want to
gonna
hear
lie.
that. I want you to ball. And as much as, and you know what, again and again, I don't know the nigga Flacco. Again, 16 blocks and half of you centers is sitting in the paint any fucking way because all y'all don't run triangle. Well, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no reason for none of you niggas not to be getting blocked. Y'all ought to see what you make. What you niggas are making centers with no block? That don't make no sense to me. It makes no sense that when you go back and you look at the blocks outside of maybe a few centers, you got your backhands and shit like that with the most blocks on the team. Don't tell me because the centers is sitting in the corner and shit like that, bro. That's your team. That's y'all. Y'all put that defense together. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all got a block up there, so you gonna sit in the corner. That makes
I'll
no
say
sense.
this: if you took the averages of the Jazz's two centers, they'd be number one in the league.
No, and that's a fact. But however, they got to play.
Somebody mark it down.
No.
Yeti, that was a stat that we don't give a freak about, bro. If you
I
combine
had to
these
give a
two
shout
guys,
out, man.
hell,
I ain't gonna lie though, because Trippy's
Mark it
rebounds
down.
was crazy, but I couldn't put him on the list again because he ain't got the requirements.
right. No, I think it's fair. I ain't mad at it. It is what it is, man.
And again,
But,
though, let me ask you this though: are y'all Yeti? Are you watching these? Like, I'm gonna tell you something crazy, right? I'm gonna tell you about just real quick. I am a fan. I was a fan. I used to be in another league. I was a fan of what's his name? He played with JJ all the time. Fucking Dream, right?
Dream?
And the reason being is because Dream could play the pick and roll as a center. You don't find too many 7-footers who can play a good pick and roll, right? That's
they
how I
can't.
feel about Yucca. Now, even though you said, huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You said you can. I'm guessing that's
No.
why your center's 6'8". But you feel me? You get you get the
He
centers
doesn't
who
play
play
the
who
PNR.
7-footers who's seven exactly because he can't. But you
Yeah,
get these
because centers
centers
can't,
who 7 foot and they can't play the PNR, so they go to these corners and try to run this elite ass defense, and they still don't get the blocks. Yucca can play the fucking PNR pretty well, in my opinion. I even think Gomez can play it. Not Gomez. I'm sorry. What's his name? He moved to power forward. You
Drip
damn
or
Greece.
Grease?
I think
Grease.
Greece is decent at playing the PNR, but Greece is not playing that role. So obviously I can't name Greece. And then Blacks, they're actually playing a 2-3 shade somewhat. He really just playing a 2-3 with they locks getting beat up by fucking screens, but Blacks is guarding the paint very well. That's why I definitely said Blacks. Stacks is already in the paint. His name ain't up there when it comes to what's name. He ain't the number one. Nigga, you sit in the paint anyway. Block something. Y'all talking about some damn stuff. Man, next.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
let's get to
move
our
on.
last segment. For sure, for sure. All right. So should be our last segment. And get help, please. Well, give me a couple teams that they need to pick up somebody, whether that's a trade, free agent, swap some positions, maybe need a new captain. Give me a couple teams.
Let's go right to the bottom of this here list. Get zoomed in for you. All right.
All right.
Mm.
Let's just go in order. Let's just go quick. And I mean, maybe all of us don't have something, but Dallas Mavericks. What do the Dallas Mavericks need?
Start asking their friends if they play 2K and IRL. I don't know. I don't got much for y'all. Y'all got to figure some shit out. I would ask your grocery shopper, your the person at the checkout. You know, meet some new people.
So recruiting. All right. All right. The oh my God, the Bucks. What do the Bucks need?
They may need to do some position swapping. I feel like they got some good pieces, but I think that they are all out of whack, and they may need to do some position swapping. I can't. I'm not gonna give y'all the jewels, but y'all need to swap some shit out because that ain't it, bro. Not all that talent over there, and y'all fucking suck.
Yeah, I don't know why
That
JJ's
just
at
don't
the
make
power
sense.
forward.
Where do you feel like JJ should play at?
The 2 guard or center.
Okay. All right. New
I
York
think he wouldn't be
Knicks.
bad at the one though. He wouldn't even be bad
Or
at
the
going back to
1.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't be
So,
bad.
all right. So then
Compared to who's at the one, he wouldn't be bad.
Tate's numbers are good though.
Yeah, but Tay ain't seeing a lot of shit on that court that he's supposed to be seeing. You a PG like me. We pass first PGs. It's some niggas open. Pass the ball.
Okay.
He was
But I
talking.
can't knock Tay
You're
'cause I
talking to
feel like
me.
he's definitely balling. But yeah.
He was not
The-
talking to you about
well-
being past first. He's
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
not
play
at all.
PG, so
not them. Whatever. New York Knicks. Taylor said, "Help is on the way."
I just think Gotti got to step up as a fucking captain. To be honest.
Please.
Cause
Please.
it just don't make sense, bro. And that's gonna be. I'm gonna skip it right now. It's followed by APNL. Y'all gotta step up as captains, bro. That's all it is, bro. We should not be sitting here waiting last minute to schedule these fucking games, bro. Like that shit right there, bro. And I get it, bro. Y'all can have a vendetta towards the Miami Heat or for saying this shit, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. They're waiting to the last minute shit to try to play us, and I'm telling you niggas we're not playing on the weekend, bro. Just because you see me on don't mean we want to play on the weekend. I may be on, but nah, bro. Fuck that. Y'all niggas play when we put them shits out there. Y'all don't play. That's on y'all, bro.
Yeah, Taylor's don't ever insult my intelligence against KT Big Chief does, by the way. Don't do that. We do our homework on this show.
Yeah, it's definitely KT. And I don't wrong. He shouldn't be the fucking lock. That's the problem.
All right, so Nuggets, new team.
we
I think.
skip over the Nets.
Oh, he said.
Are you
he
ready
said,
for them? Nah,
Go
Yeti
ahead.
ready. Go ahead, Yeti.
No, it just felt like we jumped right over him.
No, he said the captain shit that the captains need
Captains.
to step up. But we can get into the specifics. They got Bird Box and AP are on the floor at the same time. I don't think I'd rather just see AP at the one. I don't know what you do with
Facts.
Bird Box at that point. Maybe you trade him to another team and get something back or whatever, but I'd rather see AP at the one. Uh, just like I'd rather see Bird Box at the one full time. This them splitting the time, no.
All I
It's not
know
working.
is that's not the Bird Box I've seen. Can't tell you why. I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah, I could tell you why. Because you got two dominant PGs. As much as AP got the ball, you would think he's the fucking point guard.
Right.
mm, mm.
No, right.
What
Right. I mean,
does he bring the ball up the court still?
sometimes.
He touched that. Hey, I don't do the pause and the no diddy shit. When that nigga touched that rock or that ball, he ain't passing that bitch for real. Unless he ultimately have to.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say.
No,
Uh, I mean they got to shoot better as a team. One and two, Bird Box. If you're gonna have him at the point guard, you got to let him be the point guard,
right.
and he's gonna take just by the style of how he plays.
Some
He's
dumb
gonna
shots.
take a lot of shots,
Yep.
make a lot of shots, and he'll
Yeah.
get his 10 assists.
Circle the turnover box though, Yeti, between Bird Box and AP.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Because
I ain't even realize that.
this can't happen. Bird Box is the PG, and AP is having more turnovers. Nah, can't
Damn,
happen.
Alex.
Oh no, Alex.
3 games
He's
played
D-Rock.
with a negative game score. Okay, that's wild. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't gonna cap. That shit would have been worse than that if he ain't lag out of our game. Because that nigga was about to get graded.
Bro, that is wild, bro. That is wild. Hero though, respect him. He got his cake
Hero.
on, man.
All right.
All right, what's the next team, man? Shout out to the Nets. Hopefully y'all figure it out. But it looks crazy, and changes has got to happen. So who's the next team that was?
The Nuggets.
So the Nuggets. I mean, the Nuggets get a little bit of grace in a sense that new team into a league setting. I think that before this they mostly just played rec, and this is different from that. So I'm really holding out judgment to see what the next week brings. I know that their captain over there, Motu Killer, seems to be a good captain in the sense of communication and taking accountability, which a lot of guys in this league, no matter how long they've been here, taking accountability is something a lot of people struggle with. So I hold out judgment on the little Nuggets.
Yeah, the little nugget.
The Spurs, speaking of accountability, they got to fix their availability. This half the team is only available for the first half of the week. Then the other half ain't. They need to fix their availability. A lot of talent over there. I thought that they would be in the top 5 teams in the league, top 6 teams in the league, and this has been very different. So fix it.
I think we see this happen every year. It's like teams come and they have good players on them, but it takes time. They're not. No one's gonna be good right away. Do they start playing? I guarantee you they haven't played 5 with that 5 one time before the season. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think you
And
gotta
up
give them a
until
little
this
time.
point, for the
The
most
first week.
part, man, up until this point, for the most part, with these teams right here that I'm looking at, before we get to that next one, I don't have the IRLs in this league. I've never played with an IRL on the game personally. Um, I done got some people that I done became close with, but ultimately, bro, y'all gotta say fuck your IRL sometimes, man, because that shit don't really be it. Y'all playing with people that y'all rock with and stuff, but ultimately, bro, I don't know if y'all here to keep a friendship, if y'all niggas here to win, or you know what I'm saying? Because the goal is to win. That's my goal, at least. So some of y'all may need to actually reach out to free agency and just that's your IRL. You'll rock with them out there because some teams could probably use what you got, and I know y'all could use some of the shit that another team has. Y'all just gotta just try it and see, because IRS, your ass gonna fuck around and disband or something. Hopefully you don't, but
You
y'all ain't
got
gonna make it far doing that.
you got any other teams or that you specifically want to talk about?
No, I'm not giving the Grizzlies no advice except for I see you on Wednesday.
I'll say this: Tay Ellis, two fools I want to shoot never will work. Motherfucker, every single person on my team wants to shoot, so I don't know. and I guarantee you could say the same about half the teams in the league. Like,
Absolutely, I don't get enough shots. Period.
Nick Justin Time said availability issues with a question mark. So is that not
No
y'all
worry.
issue, Nick?
I'm about to screenshot it. I'm about to screenshot it for him. Actually,
Because
since he want to do that, we can talk about it. I just
I could have
screenshotted
sworn one of your
it.
teammates even told me that y'all never played with y'all starting five, to my knowledge.
how many teams make the playoffs? Question from Buck.
16. I feel like this has been talked about. It's okay.
No, it has. We're just going over. I'm moving us to Q&A.
I see that. we're just I mean, we ain't even got to do the exciting matchups. Let me do the weekly challenge, though. Weekly challenge this week. $25 for.
My fault.
Why are you wilding? Oh, you talking about Gomez's?
Yeah.
Boy, you bugged out. We're doing $25 for the person that can give me a 20-20 triple-double or a triple-double with steals. If there is more than one person that does this, it's going to go to who does it the most. If there's a tie or nobody does it, I'm pushing it to doubling up the money for next week. So 20-20 included in a triple-double or a triple-double that involves steals. Got 6 games to get it done. Whoever does it the most, $25 to your Cash App. Simple as that.
So look, Beast, we got a question, but I gotta can I ask you a question in regards to that challenge?
Sure.
So
Sure.
you're looking for a triple double, right? And you just specified what you're looking for. Let's say somebody gets a quadruple double. Obviously, he got a triple double, right?
Right.
But are we well, as a league, are we this triple double? Now, does that shit count if somebody lose? Because nigga stats may look good but lose that game. How does that matter?
It doesn't matter. Win or lose. If you do it, you got it done. If your team has a forfeit, though, at any point during the week, you're out of the challenge.
No matter if it's a forfeit where a motherfucker just don't play you, or what is that? Because there's a lot of weird shit going on, bro.
It is a lot of weird shit going on. I don't want to say for sure, but I'm not looking at if it's a team that oh, we're done, we're just gonna quit. Sure, but other than that, nah, no forfeits. No forfeits if you want to get this done. So,
And then the question, for Verb Baby K, he said, whichever team play. I'm sorry. He said, what teams you guys got high expectations for and low expectations for?
My low expectations.
The low expectations, I wouldn't even answer that, because I really got high expectations for every team because it's a competitive sport. I don't think I would put anybody low.
The new teams, I think they have more grace to get there than the more veteran teams. But shit, at the end of the day, I expect every team to lose to my team. So
I got low expectations for the Hornets.
You thought that was funny. I got low expectations.
They definitely are out exceeding what I thought they would.
You know who exceeded my expectations early?
To the Hornets.
Shout out to the Lakers, man.
Shout out to the Lakers. Yep.
Shout out to the Lakers. All right, before we close,
drinking that yellow juice over there.
Speaking of y'all's favorite centers and shit like that, as we close, can we play our last video, please, Mr. Yeti Hoops? Look at this, Theron. No, Theron, for humbling y'all, man. When do we play the Jazz, bro? Is it this week?
He shot the fool. What? He shot the fool. What? He shot the fool.
More shots by Mr. Gomez.
Kobe.
What the hell? Oh my
Got it.
God! No way! Yeah.
Which
Play.
nominee is Shaq a Fool for this week?
Y'all go follow us. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all that good, man. That shit is wild business, bro. And by the way, that's why Slick Zero is now playing center for the Nets. JB has hit a game-winning dunk that he just smoked. Got cut right after that, man. That shit crazy.
Which clip y'all got? Who was it?
The game-winning dunk to me. You're down by one. Gomez does some wild shit like jump out of the way and finish the dunk, bro. No reason to even try to meet it right there. Just press X, hold X.
Also, can you meet her? I don't know. My next question. I think my number one is, I mean, that is the game winner, but the back-to-back from Stacks is pretty outrageous. The note lob and then going up right away and getting two-hand snatch blocked.
Oh no! Shout out to Stacks. He top center. It's fun. Shout out to Stacks.
You right. My fault.
Yeah, I like that.
That's MVP.
MVP Stacks, man. Well, that's it from the show, man. Week 2. Get it started. Get your games in.
Facts.
See y'all in 7 days.
Yes,
Alrighty.
sir. All right, y'all boys.